Okay. I believe... Yo, what's up, Ty? I'm pretty sure I'm good. Give me 1 second. Where's the button? Maybe if I just, Oh, wait. Uh-oh. No game or chat? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, very... Okay, well, there's the game. Oh, shit. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I'd be able to see the chat if I even opened the window. Alright, give me one. Oh, God. See, this is why... Well, I mean, I got home from work not long ago, and I just got out of the shower like 10 minutes ago. But... Manage videos? Look at me, professional streamer. It's always something with these. Details. Not that. Pop out? Do we find it? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change. God. Real streamer moment. Absolutely real streamer moment. No, I chose the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, God. I mean, people are rolling in probably anyway, so it's... If there were a time for anything to go wrong, it should be right now. More like wonderful one and done, yeah. Yeah. Don't remind me. Oh, because I said it's a window capture. Of course I said it's a window capture. How silly. I'm just gonna... Oh my God. Browser? I mean, look, we got this nice music playing and everything. I made sure... Oh, wow, yeah, that's popping right up on the screen. No, Oh my God. Son of a... Okay. No, yeah, we're just doing this. It's pretty close. Honestly, that's not bad. You find... Okay, you finished the game? Alright. That makes me really happy to hear. Like, I mean, I wasn't gonna be upset if... Well, no, I would have been upset if you stayed in the stream and spoiled yourself on the ending, but, like, it's something special. Okay, that's valid. Like, they're definitely, like... I mean, it's Space Harrier. For what it's worth, I do think... I mean, maybe depending on who you ask, this is not a high bar to clear, but I actually think they're probably, like, Kamiya's best Space Harrier segments. I mean, I'm not the one to ask about them. I like them, but they're... What I don't like, I mean, and I'll speak vaguely, but, like, the part where you're not shooting and you're flying through the lasers, that part is, like... Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't want to spoil, but, like, that's harder on the remaster from what I hear, just because, like, the original was, like, so... It did not perform well at all in that section. So, like, it is just way more difficult on newer versions of the game. Okay. Yeah, no, I think there's, for a lot of things that, like, people are afraid to spoil, it's one of those, like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, you just have to play it for yourself, but it really is. Yeah, no, I can see that. And I think that might be why they, at least for, the non-shooting section, maybe why they decided to, like, tone down what you're actually doing. Yeah, I know, I like the ones in DMC1 a lot as well. They're definitely really strong, or the one is pretty good there. Though I will say, it took me probably like 3 playthroughs at least to figure out that you can do, like, the weird drill attack with Dante in those sections. Because just for whatever reason, I never hit, like, the regular attack button. Because I was very smart. Like, it uses the same control scheme as the main game. Yes, okay. Luca is based. They did it. They finally cracked the case. Like, yeah, Luca's based. What? That final operation in particular, like, it's real cool. And I'll say this, well, no, I won't say that, but, like I said, I'm not trying to stream this for people who have not played the game, but you can never be too sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna, oh yeah, let me not highlight any of those. I was doing some, like, tests and, like, screenshot stuff a couple of days ago, but everything works fine. Should be good. Yeah, so we're gonna knock out, 3 and 4. 4 is, like, a little bit, I mean, it's not long. I don't think we're gonna be streaming maybe quite as long as last week, but I have the afternoon off, so I'll just knock out these operations. Yeah, so I'm...
003, Stratoport Stratospheric Airport.
Let me just make sure... Okay. For some reason, it wasn't even... Never mind. I thought I was reading something wrong. Alright, yeah. Alright, we're good. Also, I believe the last stream, the game audio is too quiet. I went back and, like, checked. And admittedly, I don't even remember what the audio settings were like, but I turned the game up a little bit. Hopefully you can hear it.
Displaying strategic information.
Oh. Yeah. God, being able to play on that Third Strike cab was something else. I already miss it.
They're headed for Stratoport at high speed.
Stratoport? No, it can't be.
Alice, plot a course for Stratoport immediately. Maximum speed.
Roger.
Nelson, bro? I don't suppose you could give us, like, the dumbed-down version of what's up? I mean, I'm down.
God,
Some of these guys aren't...
this wasn't a nightmare because it was like, I wasn't dreaming, but I had like a vision this morning at work and I'm like, God, are they gonna cancel that Luca DLC? Because I'd be pissed. Like, I've been like the biggest hopium about that. Like, I don't think they canceled it. But there's that thought. It's like, ooh, like what if they did? Like, and I remember Matthew was talking about this, but the way they like tenderly injected content into the remaster was really appreciated because the game is so big as is already. But like having side missions with like a different gameplay style is very like in line with the game, and just more of the Wonderful 101 is appreciated. But I think they probably ended up making that would. See, I already am thinking in my greasy little heart that I want them to make it, like, just Beautiful Joe, or something, like, Beautiful Joe adjacent, you know what I mean? That'd be cool. Like, I won't say we don't need Beautiful Joe 3. I haven't finished the second one. I don't know. I mean, I know it ends on a cliffhanger, but, like, I don't know how much we need Beautiful Joe 3, I guess. But, yeah, like, I hope it's not like, here's 3 missions to play.
Shows a formation of stratospheric shuttles. I'm getting an encoded SOS from the group. Long-range camera feed on screen.
They're under attack.
Those jerks. We can't lose those shuttles. Wonderful 100, you need to get in there and...
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I would rather not butcher it. Excuse me. I would say yes. Every version of this game is, I don't want to scare you away from the game, but every version is like slightly monkey's pawed a little bit. Like there's like, bugs exclusive to like the remaster, but I think the weirder stuff, you'd have to play the game for a very long time to even encounter them. And the Wii U version, well, the Wii U version runs like junk. The PC version might be the buggiest of them. But I would absolutely say it's worth it. Like, no question. Like, I'm playing on PC right now, but the main version of the game I played for like 150 hours when I first got into the Wonderful 101 was on PS4. And, like, I had weird things happen, but it took it took quite a while for it to kind of come up, you know what I mean? So it would be a safe bet, and the game goes on sale, like, all the time. I would say try the demo, but I hear it's only, like, for very easy mode, so maybe don't do that. If you like any other, like, Kamiya action games or anything like Devil May Cry, I would absolutely say, like, there's something in this game that's up your alley.
What the heck? What's the kid doing here?
Luca? You're supposed to be in sick bay.
Huh? How do you know my name?
Cause that's what the other kids at school call you?
You all patched up, sweetie? I was nothing, just a scratch. Hey, you guys are gonna go fight those aliens.
I love Luca's voice actress. The two characters she voices in the game, she has the exact same voice for both of them.
Firefights don't mix.
I was thinking about that the other day. It's like, yeah,
I know I can.
it is indistinguishable.
Means no, and no, no way. Better run home to mama now, kid.
How am I supposed to get home, huh? Flap my arms and fly? Besides, my mom and dad are gone.
Oh, snap.
Look, there's no time to argue. Luca's coming with us.
Dude.
Electroplate him with a tiny wonder mask. An extra tiny one. Everyone else, cover Luca.
Tiny Wonder Mask. Alright. Oh. Yeah, there you go. See, now we are the Wonderful 101. Because we have 101 members.
Team, let's move!
Something I love... This, pretty early on, obviously, you start out with, like, not a lot of wonderful ones, and getting to 100, or at least anywhere close, like, by the end of a level can be a little bit of a pain. But the fact that, like, they let you capture, like, tiny, like, just enemies is, like, really cool. You've heard so many... Oh, yeah, let me see. Yeah, no, like, I'd say now's the time. Like, I mean, like I said, despite any little issues that have come up, like, the fact that it just does not hamper my enjoyment of it whatsoever is, like, I think that should help. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm not biased in any way. Like, this is just my favorite game. But I don't know, I would recommend it. Like, there's not a lot of action games that play like it. The story is funny and shockingly heartfelt and well considered. It has a little bit of everything gameplay-wise. Like, there's a lot of, like, mini-games that are, I'd say, mostly pretty fun. And I guess that's, like, the main thing to know going in. Like, there's a lot of, like, genre shift stuff. Like, here's a mini-game that's, like, drilling through the ground or whatever. But, like, if you're not, like, too dissuaded by that, then, like, you're probably fine. Like, if you don't hate, like, no, I won't even say that. I was gonna say if you don't hate the minigame stuff of Bayonetta, but even then, like, it's all a lot shorter. Like, there's one section that's, like, really long, but even then, like I said, I don't think it ruins it. God, there's, like, a way to fight these guys, or wait, of course there is. I was gonna say there's, like, ways to, like, bait them into doing their blockable attacks, but I've never been very good at that. So I usually just bomb, but oh, not that. I'm stubborn. I didn't get the Ukemi. I don't know why I just have not been great with the timing on that. I love the little elemental effect you can get on your weapons if you get past, like, the combo multiplier. And, like, I do appreciate the, like, the post-game unlockable ones, but the fact that a lot of them just give you the elemental effect means they're just, like, the best one out of them. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I never used hammer a lot against those guys.
Jiminy Christmas. Don't you kids know how to save an old man proper life?
Oh, yeah, like, So here's my, like, I have a lot to say on Bayonetta 3, and I definitely want to write about it, but I like the minigame stuff of this game a lot more than Bayonetta, or Bayonetta 3 specifically. So, yeah, if you were into that, then, yeah, definitely check this out. Yeah, I'll say this, I'm not crazy about the enemies. They're not Bayonetta 2 bad. And I wouldn't even say they're bad, but they're just like, having also just played a lot of Bayonetta 1 as well, like there's like a stark difference. But I do appreciate, there's like little stuff about that game I wasn't expecting to really appreciate. Like how the Demon Slave is in like, or incorporated into like scoring in particular. I think that's a cute little way to go about it. With kind of splitting what's the multiplier and what's the not multiplier.
Dude, that a promise?
I'll fill you in on the
Okay.
details once you've completed your mission. Now, my stuff's in the cargo bay of shuttle number 1. Y'all need to grab it and get it into the Stratoport. That shuttle goes down, and our gooses is cooked.
Roger. Team, let's move.
Roger.
I was not paying attention. Yeah, little thing I've always liked in Platinum games, and this isn't really an issue in DMC because the way it scores you is so different, but like if you're not in an encounter, like a lot of stuff is like not really a problem. Like, yeah, you can get hit by the fire, but like it's not too much of an issue at this very moment. Oh, I already used my rising. I was gonna try something with a whip. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it would be a wise idea to fight them in like the smallest cramped spot possible. Oh no. Oh no! I tried to dodge! I messed it up. That's fine. I guess I have... The guy who gave me the save file, for better or for worse, there are a lot of wonderful dummies on here. Bonk. Oh. Oh, that works too. Bigger fist. Oh no, wasn't done being enraged yet. No. Big blue. Oh god. Oh. It's not great. It's fine. I didn't think that, the fact that, I don't know if that only applies to Big Blue, but, the sword didn't, like, clank and break off of, like, the enraged enemy. So that might be, like, a decent, I mean, I don't know how, other than Immorta, I don't know if the Unite Big End, or Unite big characters are super busted. But that could be a decent strategy against them. Well, the gun's already good, too.
Woo! It's a trap. Even your sentinel suits won't last long against the gas.
Roger. Team, let's move.
Roger.
Oh no, but how do I do it?
Oh, whoa, 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 oh! Where am I?
Big chew, yeah, I can see that.
Ah, you are all so late.
There's definitely like some fun juggles with the big Naginata for sure.
You're the late one, comrade. Where the heck have you been? Commander Nelson orders me to be bodyguard for Professor following invasion. I fight alone. Many battles waiting for you.
Commander Nelson ordered you here? Amazing. He anticipated the enemy's movements perfectly.
But soon after I get here, I get lost. Then I find myself wandering. Alone. It is very lonely up above ceiling.
Yeah, what
Sorry, let me-
regarding the professor?
Well, don't you be looking at me. I hadn't the foggiest
Yeah,
notion that Yeller
It's
was even
it's funny how like
Also,
like big Bayonetta I could see being like more useful than any application for regular Bayonetta, because if there's like any reason to use her, I have not found one. Like,
Whatever happened, happened. Right now we need your help, Mr. Ivan S.
oh shit, what's up, Kevin?
Hammering Ruski, Special
How's it going, man?
Agent, Siberia Field
Yeah, you
Officer,
came just in time. We just started not
Military Secret
super
Service,
long ago.
Wonder Yellow.
it is my honor to serve, Capitan. My life is not even
Trapped in traffic, oh no.
yours. But it is yours. My life.
Big Bayonetta or like regular Bayonetta? Because like I can see big Bayonetta like being strong.
Here goes nothing. Wonder Eyes Yellow.
But yeah, big Bayo. Like having that full combo, like I don't know. Yeah. The Hammering Rusky. Alright. Big hammer. Oh no. Medium-sized hammer. Oh, gee. It was not as much as I wanted to peel off. Oh, I think that's... I want to say a lot of people had that same problem. Hammer is, like, comparatively, like, the hardest by quite a bit when you start. There you go. Oh no. You're all... Oh. Camera. Yeah, this is one of those encounters where I wonder if, like... Oh. Oh, got sent all the way over there. God, I swear I used to be way better at Meow. Oh, it didn't even kill. What is that? Oh yeah. Hammer is like I always default to like upright. That's always just where my, or roughly. But in other directions, it's like different and weird. But like obviously against certain enemies, you want to be able to do it in different directions, and that's kind of the whole thing. Oh no. Shit. Oh, they're all the way up there. Yeah, I tried to do a hammer stinger. Yeah, this enemy alone was probably the bane of a lot of players' existence when the game came out. Thought I got it in time. Am I gonna get like a single Ukemi? Jesus Christ. Do you do the hold trick for Ukemi? Yeah, I just am really out of practice with this game. Oh god, I haven't even seen that attack in a long time. Yeah. Okay, I meant to do a Cyclone, but... There you go. What triggers them doing the spin? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh god, this is where I embarrass myself. Can I get the, or what's the, I'm not gonna sit here all day, but like, you gotta get the P 3 times, I guess, right? Oh god. No. I'll try one more time, because I don't think I have to do this, right? It's been a while. I can just... Am I stuck in the... Okay, hammer is a... Okay, I was stuck on the floor real quick. So close. God, I remember that bottle cap, like, trying to, get it on the... slot or the P 3 times or whatever. Or is it just like a regular payout 3 times? I don't think so. Okay, so I specifically disabled the secret wonderful one for this, but if you have Jean, her sword is always electric, so you can, from what I remember, you can just like open that normally, and yeah, you're skipping an operation, but like it's a fun little doohickey. You could, oh shit. Oh god. Oh yeah, I gotta... Oops. Ooh. There you go. I did. Oh no, what am I doing? It's fine. There you go. Okay. There you go. So I'm wondering how. Yeah. I mean, I guess sometimes. Oh, I guess Shirogane is technically part of my party. I was like, why do I have 102? Like. Oh, I did not even mean a hero counter, but that worked. Oh yeah, when it like spawns in. Oh no, I. Let me try again. There you go. See, I'm remembering. Oh, I did funny shape. I think I did the. Oh, I don't even think I did launcher. Wait. Oh, I'm. Yeah, I hit it. That's not even that hard. I just didn't think that was gonna work. Okay. Oh, duh. I was like, why can't I pick it up? Second time's the charm. There you go. Okay, so I gotta remember. I mean, I think it. Oh, it didn't tell you where to go, but. Oh, you just gotta kill the enemies, I think, yeah. I was gonna say I heard it. Thought I had that. Okay. Okay, you can look at the map and see where the explosion goes off. Okay. Yeah, I think that was the last, oh, second to last encounter of the, level, I think. Yeah, they throw one right at you here. Wait, oh, let me, yeah. Oh no, he's starting to get up. I mean, I had the right idea, but... Oh. Oh, let me try, I don't think Big will work on them. But I'm kind of curious to see what it does anyway. I mean, I did get blue for a second. Alright, never mind, I lied, I'm not even gonna bother. Well, okay, one more time. Go, get out of there! Okay, well, it does not clank, but... What about Big Yellow? I mean, I know this is gonna work, I just... Yeah, no, it's too slow. There's like no reason to use them. There you go.
I expect more of you, team.
Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I couldn't have been that important, I guess. What was I gonna? There's nothing. I want to mess around more. Actually, I don't think there are any. Oh God, okay. So I just remembered. Way back when I first played the game, I think I enabled full. I mean, among the many things that that kind of made my first playthrough go wrong, I remember I enabled full automatic. I'm like, something's not right here. I feel like I'm just doing stuff. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, and then it turned out to be that. But like, I think I kind of did everything in my power on accident to make my first playthrough as like hard to get into as possible. Like, I remember when I was having controller issues and I didn't really know what was up with the game. I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I plugged in a drawing tablet and used that to like draw the shapes, which would be really funny, and I still want to do, but trying to get into the game, no shot. Because, like, I know, it would just convert to the mouse, which already is not ideal for this game, I'd say. But
Commander Nelson, enemy reinforcements approaching. I'm reading 12 carriers and 200 assault UFOs.
touchscreen? Yeah, I believe it. That's the thing. Like, the touchscreen is the fast. Well, that or a mouse, I guess. But, well, for one, mouse has its own kind of quirks, but also, like, I wouldn't want to do touchpad. You'd have to have, like,
They're gonna swarm the Virgin Victory.
well, so you still have to,
Gun stations, open fire.
when you draw,
Those hostiles and defend the
for one, do you still have to hit the button to, equip them more, because it's been so long since I even touched the Wii U version. But also, you can't even attack with the screen, right? Like, unless I'm mistaken? Like, there's no... Oh, I forgot about those. It's fine. It's fine, it's no big deal. Screen's just for drawing, yeah, like... That would be... I mean, Godspeed. I actually do want to see that combo video now. Bro, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is he? He's in my left ear. I can't see him. No. Their left hand to draw? That kind of goes hard. So, like... Do they... Maybe they just move their hands around a lot. I'm trying to think of, like, how you'd even do that. God, imagining the mental and physical gymnastics to do shit like Unite and Mix. Like, I can't even think about that. Oh no, I missed like all of those shots. Nope, I messed up. Who was the out of curiosity, who was the player who did that run, by the way, or run the combo video? I mean, I'm sure I could find it easily, but Phantom. Okay, I'll be sure to look that up. Five seconds. You can't find the tutorial video anymore. Yeah, all the more respect to people who could play the game like that. That's... like, it's hard enough as is. God, something I'll say about this game, this is a really small thing, but I wish platinum coins were for something more than just getting a wonderful steak. Like, I mean, they're not really hidden anyway, so I don't really know what interesting reward you could give them that wouldn't feel weird. But it also just feels weird. Oh my god. It just feels weird that you have this, like, persistent pickup that respawns. And, well, I mean, the fact that it's respawns, yeah, it's probably going to be for a consumable, but, like, it's just bizarre. I don't know. Yeah, like, the items in this game are one of those things where, like, they're just so underexplored from me personally, like, because I don't really care to use them. And I'm sure a lot of other people, obviously, are in that camp. But, I don't know. Shame I took damage, like, right at the end from that rock. I don't think I've ever taken damage from something like that. I don't remember... oh, yeah, I was gonna say, one of those, like, gets... hurt. There's a... yeah. It's, It's... Not the... no, that's not what I don't even know you can see the hero hearts in the inventory. Like, that's how little I engage with this menu. I was like, what the hell is this doing here? Yeah, Fire Victory Torpedo. Was there something similar in Beautiful Joe? I could be. I want to say no, but for some reason my brain's like, no, there totally is. But that doesn't sound right. Oh, the red. That's the Beautiful Joe thing I was thinking of. All right, yeah. Forget about what I was saying. No, there is a missile too. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's definitely not. I was thinking of Shocking Red. See, okay, now I want to use Shocking Red at some point and see if it's just like in Beautiful Joe. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, they're so, like, that kind of, I mean, I'm sure they're all, like, really simple, but something as well that I wanted to mention is, like, I never explored the accessories of Bayonetta very much, and they sound interesting on paper, but also, like, you're already using a slot for parry and the extra magic. Like, it's possible there's, like, an interesting, like, decision to be made there that I've just never explored. But I don't know what any of them do. Other than, like, here's the one that gives you witch time. And maybe one of them that does something automatically if you get hit. You never use the extra... Interesting. What do you normally do in its place if you even do one? Because that's, like, the one that always, excuse me, always felt like the clearest, like, advantage. So, obviously, you don't need to use it. Yeah, see, I've never even seen what those do. Like, I hear about Doppelganger, but, see, now I want to try it. Oh my god, I just remembered. So, like, a strategy people were doing when the Wonderful 101 Remastered was coming out. The time requirements for the epilogue were screwed up, I guess, somehow. They were, like, halved. I remember what people were doing is they would equip double power just for the epilogue, for the credits ones in particular, I'm pretty sure, just so they could, like, hit the time requirements. It's so funny. And they fixed it. But... oh my god. I'm so used to the slower one. It's fine. Strike. Oh. Oh.
Oh, goody! Here she is!
Nope.
That container I was telling y'all about. Once we switch on the puppy I got packed away in here, those jerks will never get their hands on the super reactor.
Oh, we're almost close to Gimme. Or not Gimme, Wanna. Not Gimme. Gimme's way later. What I was gonna say about Wanna is I only recently learned out that Steve Bloom also voices them, which I find really funny for the other character they voice in this game.
Easy does it, son.
I mean, he's got a range, like, he's a famous big voice actor.
Enough to make like 3
a lot of ramen.
Them all at once and be done in 3 minutes.
Shut up.
Red, emergency orders from Commander Nelson.
The Virgin Victory is holding off as much.
Yeah, I think the English voice cast in this game in general, I think, is like really strong. Which is not a hot take in the slightest, but I just think it's like remarkable that like this is a Sentai game with like first Japanese voice acting, and I would still pick the English dub in almost any case. Though I will say I do like the Japanese dub from what I've heard. Steve Bloom. I don't know. I mean, it's possible there's a filter on that, but yeah, I was like looking at the credits of the game, and Steve Bloom is, or I wasn't looking at the credits. I was looking at whatever the site is to see what things voice actors have been in, and Wana is what was I gonna say? Yeah, Wana is Steve Bloom. It's fine.
Roger.
Stratoport, Stratospheric Airport.
Wonderful 101.
I'm wondering if, like... See, I only just got this thought. So, I wish the one time I wish I could pan the camera in this game. So the super reactor in Blossom City has, like, the bow and arrow. And I never noticed that this one has, like a boomerang-looking weapon instead. It's not the same weapon. I'm almost wondering if something they canned in development at some point is, like... each one, like, using each one? Like, I almost wonder if, like, one of the things they, like, pitched was, like, each weapon from a goddess statue, like, gets used at some point. Alright, well, there's definitely a filter on that voice, but it's still very funny. Yeah, and, like, as it is, I'm fine with the one being what it is. Like, almost in my head, the fact that it is the only one makes it special, but I'm really interested to see what the other ones could have been. Because I don't even remember what the other weapons they're holding are. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what could have been done with that.
Bring it.
I don't know. I don't know how I've only, like, just thought about that, but... It is a bigger ship. I was about to say something really stupid. So I was gonna say, oh, the top of that ship kind of looks like the boss we're about to fight, like the little snake thing. And I was like, oh yeah, it's just been a long time since I watched the cutscenes.
Where are you going? Take me to your leader.
Dudes, they're getting away.
It's like, oh, that's interesting that they share the design. It's like, I wonder why. The Dakar pulling through. Maybe the statue weapons are themed around the country they're from? Possible.
Another one? You kidding me?
Get the score bonus. What are you saying in like this section coming up? Oh my god. Because if that's what you're referring to, I have never, or at least I don't remember. So, do you just have to get through without getting hit, or is there like something specific? Because I don't remember. It's possible I knew like 6 months ago, but.
Brace for impact. We're ramming the carrier. Are you out of your
Okay, well, all right. Well, a valiant effort for sure, but oh, gee, well, I forgot you die in 3 hits. Well, yeah. So, because this perspective is like the exact same as Afterburner, how high do you think the drive was to add in the disorienting dodge from Beautiful Bayonetta? Like, I'm sure they really wanted to add in that dodge. This is what we call comedic timing. I'm nothing if not a jokester. Oh, oh my god. No, it's not as funny the second time. Ah, shit. See, I would probably be doing far better in this section if I was, like, looking at less at the ship and more at the actual, like, projectiles coming in. Because it's not like the section is, like, super strenuous. Well, you know, I almost flew right into that. There you go. See, I did it that time. There you go. Okay, next time I play the game, I'll get that point bonus for you. See, okay, it's very possible I've just never gotten that point bonus because I was not great at that section. That is very possible. Next time. There's always a next time, it's fine.
Catching a ride on a missile is not my idea of a good idea. Seriously, I am going to need a total makeover after this.
I didn't think you had it in you, Rad.
Where is this place?
Then we're just gonna have to shove this missile down this jerk's throat ourselves. Team, unite up! Run!
Oh, I tried to... Damn it. One more. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See, look, all I gotta do is hit it one time. Okay, no, never. Okay, that I don't know what happened there. I dodged. There you go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Kick.
What are you gonna do, ugly? Shake your broken laser cannon at us?
Hey, you! Alien! You listen to me for 5 whole seconds? wanna see your leader. Don't you speak English? Better stay back and let the pros handle this one.
This is your first and only warning, Invader. Surrender your arms or you force us to use force.
You don't know the meaning of the word. Allow me to demonstrate.
Huh? Yeah, see, I would have felt really dumb if this boss was not actually attached to that ship and I was correct. I would have felt really dumb, but I was like, okay. At least I got it right after I thought about it for a second.
The time for games is over. The time for feeding on Earthlings has begun.
Wonder Jump! Wonderful 100. Diplomacy fails again. Team,
It always fails.
engaging unlimited form.
I think so. Like some kind of insect, which... Mosquitoes are more like long, I guess. But flies are bulbous in a way that mosquitoes are not, and that's kind of where why I'm leaning towards a fly. But the well, mosquito eyes maybe as well are kind of. Oh well, that's not even. Well, presumably that's not Juana's eyes. Yeah. Which, like, I knew, but you don't really, like, think about it all the time. It's like, oh, yeah, like, the sides of the eyes are, like, bug eyes. There you go. Now, where... There you go. I still didn't even die. There you go. Okay. Also, it kind of looks like a jacket on Juana, maybe, like the blue looking pattern on their body. Oh my god. And I know I could just use hammer, but I'm being stubborn. Which is nothing new, but... Oops. Ooh. I wonder if... Okay, that did not do anything special. No. Yeah. Oh. No. Wait, I've got it. Oh, it's still. I guess I can shoot outside the arena. Oh, I thought they died. There you go. Gonna say, I killed. Also, this is definitely an encounter where I really like having goggles. Specifically for the, like the actual boss fight. Like, you can just make it go so much faster. PC version jank. See, I'm so desensitized to this game in that sense. It's like, I can barely tell sometimes what's, like, the PC version and what's not. Like, I'm just like, yeah, this game, stuff happens sometimes, and there's nothing you can really do about it. I had to think for a second about how I was gonna dodge that. I was like, wait a minute. Oh no. Wait, no, I'm fine. Yeah, there you go. Ugh. So cool. See, now you should be able to hear the music. That was a weird slow loading screen. I guess Stinger does not have homing properties. I forget what I normally do against those. Oh yeah, Hamlet. Oh, it's the last one. There you go. Slow-mo bomb, maybe. Because I want to say there's a way to quickly destroy the orbs on the blades. Oh. Oh no. No. Fine. There you go. Okay, so Slow-mo bomb definitely is not. Damage during the orbs get. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, I have hammer. I should just leave the hammer out. I don't know why. Like, I'm just overthinking that. There you go. See, I'll pick those up and chuck them in a sec. And they're... Ah, no, they're gone. Maybe just a big fist. But I also wasn't getting the 100-person weapon either. So I was like, they were just like stuck elsewhere. Oh my god. I never tried to block those, and I want to assume you can't, but... There you go. Where'd it go? Where did that go? Oh, strike, duh. No. There you go. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, next time I'm just gonna try like a big fist. But also I wanna try to shoot these over as well. Oh no. It's fine. Oh, see, this is how I ended up dealing way more damage to it. I was wondering, I'm like, damn, I feel like you can destroy them a lot faster. Oh. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but... Oh, wait a second. Can I? Oh, you can't. Rip. I mean, it makes sense, but I was like, ah, maybe. Alright. Yeah, we got it this time. Oh, I was looking away. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting layers in this fight. Come on. Okay, yeah, the hand would have been better. Turns out. See, like, this game literally has fight enemy over and edge bosses, and they're not bad. Like, it's remarkable. Like, 4 Zelda bosses stacked on top of each other. Yeah. Oh, I did not mean hero counter. I'm struggling to get the throw on these. So much other shit's happening that, like... No, I try to get cute with it. Fine. God. This might be the longest this boss has taken me. Like I said, don't expect a masterful play in a run like this, unfortunately, but it's not what we are here for. Alright, see, now he gets in the fight. Yeah, I'll say I like the Operation 4 boss, I think, more than this one. I mean, this one's cool, but this one's definitely, or the next one, rather. There you go. Yeah, 4 is the squid. I like the Vision squid thing. Operation 2. Yeah, that one's really good. What is my favorite? Trying to think what my favorite boss in the game is. I could be biased and say Punch-Out. I like Punch-Out a lot. I don't know if it's my favorite fight in the game, though. If it weren't for how long the first section of the Operation 1 boss could take, I might say that one was my favorite. Because, like, everything after, like, the shooting part is, like, so cool. I mean, I really like the final boss. My God. I do like how you kill this boss, though, like, a lot. Yeah, that's valid. Like, it's like the double button thing is pretty silly. So good. Bonk. It's really good.
You rock, Yellow. Come on, man. Catchphrase time. Let's hear it.
What? We have no such catchphrase in my country. Нет, I have nothing.
They're so good. Like, that's kind of what I'm, like, that's why I would, like, despite seeing them so many times, I'm still, like, still cool with seeing them again. Like, I love this cutscene where, like, Juan is smoked. It's about a, like, just suicide bomb. It's a fake statue.
Stratoport just disappeared, guys.
Old Pattern Session. I can't even speak. Hiragane owns so hard. I love, like, this aggressively, like, southern, like, just old guy with the name Shirogane.
You've been holding out on us.
traditionally Western scientist guy.
Spiriting our station away.
Oh, kid, I've been busting my behind just
What?
I told you she was popping hot fresh out of the lab. Just finished her.
Every rotation just making that noise. Yeah, because she's getting clamped in the...
Tell him, Yellow. Come on, front and center.
We do not announce ourselves in my country. I am unprepared. I have still not made catchphrase.
And I don't know what Friday in California is. I love how, like, there's this little ship, and even if Wanna crashed into the statue, you might think, like, alright, well, the explosion wouldn't be that big. And then when Wanna actually crashes, it, like, wipes out a small town. It's like, oh.
And the double scoop strawberry shake. Do not forget the shake.
And there's that baggage that needs returning to sender. Right, kiddo?
Hey, I'm not
I like how you can see, Blue's, like, goatee, like, poking out from under his mask. That's funny. I never noticed that.
3 complete. Flight path clear.
There you
Virgin
go.
Victory now proceeding to recover Professor Shirogane. Red, return to ship through hatch number 3.
Roger. Team, back to the bridge.
Oh. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. I do love as well. I want to say there's a different line in every single operation, but the shit that Nelson says when you pause the game, I want to say there's like a different line in every single like main numbered operation. Though I maybe there's some carryover. It's not like I use like the pause, like actually pause function very often. Okay. So now we will go to
004, Neo Mu
Yeah.
Ocean Metropolis.
Neo Mu. I want to look up Friday in California now.
To the marine
'Cause, like,
shuttle Neo Mu.
I'm guessing it's a character in
No enemy activity.
As you know,
Friday in California.
top secret super reactors have been the target of Geth Jerk attacks. Therefore, we must assume that the enemy will continue their attack on the other 3 reactors. Make no mistake, there is absolutely no way that we are going to lose Margarita. Her creator.
Oh, like the video Friday in California. Okay.
We will give up ours to defend it.
Oh, super. Gotcha. Okay, because I've seen. Just seen that clip of it's Friday in California,
The super
and I.
reactors only pump out enough juice to power Margarita for exactly 24 hours. After that,
All right, what's the series called?
bleeding edge stuff, you know.
Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger.
Let's hit 'em where it counts.
We knew this day was a coming, so we whipped up a little something sure to stop them invaders in their tracks. Feast your peepers on the Shirogane Comet.
Oh, the Shirogane Comet, the coolest shit ever.
As long as she is not as frail as our maker.
Harumph! My baby's a super dreadnought class weapon on a 10-year orbit around Earth. An antimatter pulse.
Oh, so I was gonna say, for how much I love this game, it's kind of embarrassing my like the gaps in my knowledge of Super Sentai. Like, I love it aesthetically. I just don't like, I don't know, like anything about it aside from like Power Rangers as a kid.
Wow, yeah, cool story, bro. Would have been nice if you shared that sooner.
But
Alas,
I don't know.
I must agree with Blue.
Kamen Rider and Ultraman as well. Like literally like the big 3 of like Luke would love this that I just have not really explored basically.
Neo Mu at 1,000 meters. Entering range of enemy hydro radar.
All right, team. Review time. Neo Mu is under heavy attack from a large enemy force. There is no doubt that they are after the Super
I've been trying to dig into Super Sentai for this game.
Our mission
Yeah.
is to push back the enemy and defend Neomu's super reactor at all costs. Everyone clear?
Roger.
Yeah, I remember. For Sentai, I'm not as sure, but like I remember for Kamen Rider, I was asking around, and someone gave me like, it was like the master Google Doc of like getting into Kamen Rider and had all these like recommendations for starting places or like just like different series you should watch and whatnot. I should find it because I definitely want to watch Kamen Rider, but I am I'm in the middle of too many series. I want to say it was a doc, if not a spreadsheet, but a spreadsheet would be funnier, so I can call it the master spreadsheet. But oh no, what was I gonna say? Okay, yeah, you got it. Oh yeah, I for one, I don't finish shows very often because I'm really bad at that. Starting shows is also a problem. I'm in the middle of the Venture Brothers, which I had an excuse for why I stopped, because the login for the Hulu just, I mean, it's not my Hulu account, but like my sister needed to figure it out and she just never did. But I want to watch more Venture Brothers. I'm in the middle of part 2 of JoJo. Maybe that's it. And I told one of my coworkers I was going to watch Cyberpunk, and I have not done that yet. And obviously on top of that, also wanting to get into like Kamen Rider and Sentai and shit. See, I knew it was going to do that, but I forgot it happens that quickly. I am really in JoJo. And I liked part 2 from what... Well, I also... I mostly enjoyed part 1. Like, I heard a lot of people say, like, oh, that's, like, the bad one. And I'm like, it was fine. Like, it wasn't... Like, I wasn't a hater. Ugh. God, I can use gun. What's another thing I need to watch? The most recent show I, like, really got into, I guess other than The Venture Brothers, which I was really loving what I saw of, was, Gurren Lagann, which I watched it a couple of months ago, and go figure, the guy who likes The Wonderful 101 really likes Gurren Lagann. And then my brother was going to watch it for the first time, so I kind of, like, tagged along and rewatched it pretty shortly after. I was like, yeah, this is still really good. But I never saw the movies. Because, like, the idea that the ending is different, kind of like, yeah, like, I mean, shocker, you know? I mean, like, there's a poster that my brother got. I mean, maybe I can... There's, like, a displate poster that my brother got me of Gurren Lagann for Christmas last year. And it's... No, yeah, it's good. It's... Anyone who says the show ends... And I'm not gonna give specific. Anyone who says the show ends after episode 7 is just wrong. Like, they're not smart. Yeah, I have, like... It sucks, because, like, I have 3 posters I really like, right above my desk. But the problem is that none of them have the same frame setup, and it kind of bothers me. And I don't know what the solution is, and I can kind of show that in a second. Because at the very least for... Well, okay, so... There's, like, partially a solution I can see in my head, but at the same time, it would be cursed if I fixed one of them and not another. Yeah, so... Okay, so... Is that the end? Okay. So, Lord forgive me, this is upside down. But, so, like, for Displate, obviously I'm not framing that. I have the GameStop Wonderful 101 thing that was in stores. And the poster frame is thick, and I could fix that. And I have an Iron Man poster that my cousin got me from when he was working in a movie theater. It's one of those, like, double-sided lightbox posters. So in my and the frame's really thin on that. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'll get the thin frame for the 101 poster to match that, but the display poster still doesn't have a frame at all. So I'm like, is one of them sticking out worse than all three of them having a different frame situation? Because I don't know. That's kind of what I've had to wrestle with. I wish I had an answer. Put the display in the middle? Okay, well, another factor to this. Actually, so initially, well, I guess currently, I had them in ascending order of size. And that is still true. But, so another poster related thing to quibble with. So I have that GameStop 101 poster, but I actually found, I guess some retailers had that same poster but without the banner at the bottom, like for GameStop. But what's weird about it is that it's not like the rest of the art and the GameStop banner is over it. Like, it's literally smaller. So I have a version of that poster. Well, okay, so all three of these posters are different sizes. Well, is part of the problem. By, like, a wild amount. But I need to check the size of... Because what I was going to do is give this GameStop 101 poster to my brother, and then the regular one without, like, the GameStop banner at the bottom I'd put up. So if that one is small, like, if that one is technically shorter than the displayed one, then I'll probably put the 101 on the left and displayed in the middle. But yeah, like I said, this is like a mini crisis I've had. I also, there's a poster I wanted to hang up, like, above, like, a dresser. But, so one of the things, I actually have all of the, well, I say all of them, like, I have a lot. Like, I have 4 posters right now. One of them's, like, really small. Well, I guess that one doesn't count. But basically, I have all of the posters top aligned for one, because it would bother me otherwise. But as a height reference, it's top aligned to my, door frame and, like, window frames. Because, like, the wood on top, they're all, like, they're all the same height, essentially. So I just kind of, like, top aligned all of that, at least within, like, an inch or something like that. Like, it might not technically be perfect, though I would love if it was. But basically, there was a poster I wanted to put up, but, like above a dresser, but it would have poked above the, like, the little frame thing. And that would have... I could not do that. Like, the one poster just sticking up a little bit too high above the frame. I couldn't do that. I would live a much happier life if I, was not picky about menial things like that. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like... I can respect that. Like, I just... Personally, I just don't think I could. I mean, my room's already, like, a bit of a chaotic nightmare. Like, I need to, I have these, like, album frames that kind of align perfectly with, like, my windowsill. But, for one, there's no albums in there. But I also just need to figure out... Like, there's literally just blank poster frames just sitting there. Because the problem I'm encountering there is what to stuff in the frames. Covering up the posters to hide the disparity. Like, I had an idea... Well, like, so the answer is, like, just do my favorite albums, which, like... If I could pin down 4, then maybe. Then I had the idea, like, oh, I'll pop Ueda's Games albums in there. Because they have vinyls of all of those. But for one, there's only 3 games. So that immediately, like, that doesn't work. Because, what, am I gonna, like, do one of them just something else, it would be weird. That was weird. The other, like, this is a smaller issue, but the only basically there's like fancy art on the covers of the vinyls for The Last Guardian and Shadow of the Colossus, but Eco is just the Japanese cover. And for some reason, like, in my head, that would just feel wrong if I had one of them. I mean, it's beautiful art, but just one of them just being, like, the game cover and not unique art would feel wrong. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I just cannot land on anything. So they've just remained empty. I think it would be really funny if they were, like, if all 4 of them were the same album, like, as a joke. But again, I don't even know what I would stuff in there. Oh, okay, no, you know what? If I had the money to afford this, it would be really funny to put 4 Alien Soldier vinyls in there. I have one, but they're not the cheapest vinyls.
This is his thing, right?
I'm looking right now.
There are 100 of these, no?
Oh, hold on. Okay. I thought I had an answer. And so I think the Third Strike vinyl set is 4 discs, which would be perfect, but I'm not going to crack it open to put it in frames. At least I don't think I will. See, this is what streaming's all about, just venting your personal menial issues for people to... Oh, this scene's great. I love, like, the few remixes of these, like, universal themes they have in the game, and I really wish there were more. Yeah, like, it feels like white, black, and yellow do not get as much. I mean, shit, it feels like a lot of the characters don't get as much as maybe they could. But it's definitely an issue of, like, there's too many characters in the game.
We've been waiting for you, Master of Ninjutsu. The wonderful one from the Shinshu Japan field office.
They're the quiet ones. I still think Yuri Lowenthal as the role of Wonder White is nuts. Like, and like, when you know that it's Yuri Lowenthal, you can't stop hearing Yuri in that. Like, you don't notice it initially, but then you're like, oh yeah, no, that is his voice. He's not hiding it. Well, he's trying to hide it, but hey, it just sounds like he just sounds like Spider-Man. See, I did not know he's fluent in Japanese. That's cool. It would have been... See, imagine if he's, like, still recorded his lines in Japanese and no one, like, said anything of it. Like, in-game, like, they just, like, interacted with him like normal. Like, if they were gonna cast Yuri Lowenthal as, like, the Japanese character. I don't know. I mean... I don't know if that's better, but would have been interesting, I guess. Yeah, I do really like Wonder White's intro, but I like Wonder Black's the most easily. I think a lot of... Well, I do like the different version of Red's intro later on in the game. But that almost doesn't even count. Because it's, like, too specific. I mean, Goggles is great. I think the one for Black is just, like, really unexpected. But, like, not in a bad way, necessarily. Oh. Stuck for like a second. really wants to, Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll just try to do it the normal way, whatever. Use the rocket. Like... Oh, wait, you know what I should do? This probably works just fine. Oh! I don't know what to say. There you go, big gun. See, maybe I'm not even gonna entertain the thought of gliding past them. How have I had 2 moments this stream of, like, just the perfect timing? Like... Oh, I want to try the hammer thing. Yeah, I mean, that... Oh. It kind of reminds me of, like, the fact that it just, like, pierces their armor. Kind of reminds me of, like... I mean, for one, their design already reminds me of Grace and Glory. Which I'm sure was intentional. Alright, I'm not good at using the hammer, I'm just gonna... But... I gotta use a bigger gun. Like, it reminds me of using Onyx Roses to pierce their armor and, Nah, it's fine. I'm not good at the timing underwater. I mean, I've already proven I'm not great at the timing out of water, but... I'll get it this time. Did not get it that time. Fine. There you go. I really want to learn how to fight them without just doing the bomb. Because I know you can, like, still get, like, pure platinum on those encounters without bomb. At least in some of them. I don't know about all of them. But... I don't know. Oh. Attack when they're attacking so they don't block or dodge. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's... Yeah, there you go. Good.
Well, if it isn't the naughty little children I've been hearing so much about.
See, it's crazy that they put that in the game, and the other MGR rip is cooler. I love this cutscene, by the way. Well, okay, after the Vajone introduction, that's not what I meant. It's Vajone. Like, after the... Yeah, like, right here. That's...
Who are you calling Precious?
Oh, he's so cute when he gets all worked up. Let's see what you got, big boy.
Enough!
Red's face matches
Well, okay, I mean...
suit. Very chic.
People who don't like tall women are cowards, I'm gonna say that. Maybe it's because most people are already taller than me. I'm not exactly... I love... Yeah.
How dare you? I was doing my turn on the captain.
See, I'm already...
You are still in diapers.
already breaking at it, and it hasn't even happened yet.
Come over here and say that to my face, you ditzy cheerleader-looking pom-pom.
That's good. But yeah, the top. Yeah, he did it. Oh, is it something like specific on the tongue that I missed? I mean, this is definitely the game of, oh, I didn't notice that detail, but... I wonder if you can parry the missiles back. Oops. Or how about that? Okay, I almost want to intentionally get hit by that, because it's funny. Let me try to parry the missiles. Okay, well... No! I love that there's, like, dedicated concept art in the game for, Wonder Blue as the dog. He's a little man. Oh, I forgot you can do Stinger and Cyclone and shit. Oh, that's so cool. I never thought about that as a God Hand reference, but it totally is, yeah. This game... The block isn't working? Well, it's possible I'm just mistiming whatever I can block because I've never tried to block in this fight. But, like, what are you supposed to be able to block? Out of curiosity. Block missiles? Okay. Next time I play, I'll have to try that. I mean, I'm glad I got that idea to, like, confirm that for myself, but...
Ooh, it feels wonderful. A little higher next time.
I'm gonna kick.
Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. Such a haplessly big sword. Are we compensating for something, Baby Blue?
Forgot about that a lot.
I still don't see what's so wonderful about you. A mystery to be unraveled next time, I suppose.
Team, we can't leave a man behind. We have to save Blue.
I really love the detail of, so, like, obviously, Blue already, like... Oh. Yeah, so the, like, Blue already, like, goes against, like, Red's orders or whatever in this operation. So, like, if it was just that, like, Red getting, like, pissed at him in this operation would, or in the next operation would kind of feel weird. But the fact that, like, they have that little moment in the last operation when, like, I mean, I kind of screwed it up this time when I, like, switched to, yellow. But the fact that, oh, I forgot they want you to, like, attack during that. The fact that, like, there's that little moment when you, like, land and, like, try to land the finishing blow with the Blue. It's, like, such a... I love that little detail. Because then it's, like, a persistent thing. Like, oh, why have you been doing this? Oh, geez, yeah. So, God, these enemies have so many things you can do. I want to say... Shit. Can he turn around? Yeah, okay, there you go. I would much prefer... Can't you, like, do the liner into his mouth? Crab is a... Yeah. And it's funny, because you would not expect an enemy like this to be, like, an interesting enemy to fight. But it, like, totally is. Yeah, and the fact that... Oh, it already... Come on. Okay, well, that was not worth it at all. Oh, I have Platinum Forever, fine. That also wasn't worth it at all. Alright, it's fine. No damage at all. Is that because it was like right when the shell was closing? I mean, I'm not about to spend an entire battery gauge again just to check, but oh, I did not mean to. I want to see, there's definitely, I don't remember what happens if you, like, do the liner in the mouth. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go, I just figured it out. There you go. Such a cool little thing. Like, the people who say that this game's combat is like, oh, you're like lock and key, sort of like, oh, it's this enemy, use this hammer, or oh, it's this enemy, use this, like, sword or whatever. Like, enemies have so many different ways of, like, doing shit to them, and it's awesome. Like, literally, other than the spiked enemy, like, and it's funny, because, like, the, you know, enemy has, yeah, exactly. Like, I can't think of any enemy that isn't covered in spikes that has that.
Put a lid on it. You and your ego put the entire team at risk.
Pink, it's all right.
No, Pink, it's not all right. Just because you couldn't fight your way out of a designer bag doesn't mean you get to harsh my game.
Squeeze me? Let us settle this later. Like civilized wonderful ones, no? This place is not stable. Out of my way, Bonaparte. I've got some harshing to do.
Bring it. Nobody who tastes the sting of my Valiantium blade lives to tell the tale.
Stop it! Both of you! That's an order!
Unbelievable. I wasn't aware you had time in your schedule for infighting.
If it isn't...
But if you're dead set on diving off the deep end, don't let me stop you.
She is right. We do not have time for these.
What's up?
Everyone, calm down.
He says after he kicks me in the badonkadonk. What the heck are you doing?
Ta-ta for now.
Would you want to draw those?
What's that?
Would you want to draw those?
Yeah, that can work. Oh, something I'm... Yeah, like, again, it's that whole thing of just, like, this game, more... That was weird. More than most games I've played, like, it just rewards you with, like, time and, like... I don't want to say dedication, but it's basically just, like, you're rewarded for your time. Like, I don't know why... I don't even know how it paused again. Yeah, it just feels like... Just when you think, like, something's getting stale and it's like, oh, maybe I've, like, seen everything it has to offer, like... No, there's, like, almost always, like, some little thing you can do that's extra. It's awesome. I'd say Bayonetta's pretty good about that, too, actually. Yeah, no, I know, I was basically just, like, mistiming and overjudging. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, no, it's literally just I wasn't thinking, basically. Yeah, like right there. Oh! Yeah, no, that's what it's there for. So it just, like, kind of shows you where it's about to shoot. I don't know what's... There's a sequence break here? I did not mean to do that. I mean, it'll probably just spawn me right... Did not. Alright, well. See, this time I'm just gonna get through without taking damage. I don't even know if there is a pattern. It might be as random as it could be. Is Wonder White's, like, scarf thing, or, like, scarf dangly thing a Shinobi reference? Or is it something else? Because I feel like... Well, is Shinobi's scarf, like... Why am I going all the way up there? I never played Shinobi. Is it, like, hanging off like a scarf, or is it, like, hanging off, like, a different part of the body? Because I want to say that's referencing something. But... I couldn't tell you what it is. This game is fighting for its life right now. Shit, you can't see it, but my buddy's playing Bayonetta. I don't know if he ever played Bayonetta, but it just told me that he went online with that. I'm very excited to hear what he has to say about that, if he's playing for the first time. Oh, I was just walking the wrong way. Because I had the sword out. Hmm? Am I dumb? Oh, I was... No, I am. There's arrows telling me which way to go. Like... I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? It's fine. That one went okay. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god. There's always something going. There's always something going on outside. It's usually just motorcycles at this hour that are just blasting by my house.
Wonderful 101.
Oh yeah, the goat coming through. At least I can easily mute if someone, like, flies by my house.
Meet again, warrior of Dearth. I trust you've been
is a space pirate band known across the universe as the Geizok.
Prince Vorkin. Dude, seriously, are you right in the head?
And as I recall, you are Blunder Red.
Wonder Red. Dude, no one invades my planet and talks to us like this. You're gonna feel the sting of my blade and sleep with the little fishies.
I see you've gathered
I love how he
on
says
your
that.
side, young Red.
Fishies!
Little group you've got there.
Ah, poor Blue. Forever second fiddle. Even I cannot help but sympathize.
Bite me, Baguette.
These aren't pawns. These are my dearest.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pink, are you all right?
Oh my god. Oh, another rival too much wits against?
You are so hot. What did Red say your name was?
Oh no.
The little backgrounds around the characters, like that's such a fun detail.
Where are you from? What do you do? Do you like long walks on the beach?
Really?
Pleasure to meet you, my dear.
Huh.
Is truly my
This is the never end. Every time I play this game, I learn something new about it. I mean, maybe I need to play Okami's with a. I think that's what I really am extrapolating from this. No, I appreciate it. That's cool.
Pink, snap out of it already.
Stay out of this, you D-list wannabe actor first-year fencing school dropout.
D-list?
This is not good.
Prince Vorkin. I've already told you, no quarter to those who threaten our peace. Surrender your arms, or we'll have to use force.
I respect your bravado, Blunder Red. Only by triumphing over men such as yourself do I prove my true power. Come, show me what you've really got.
Diplomacy has failed.
I always wondered why Vorkin like leaves his like top eye sort of like exposed like that. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I feel. Boink. It's always so funny seeing Vorkin try to do Tombstone and he just doesn't have any, like, any of his squad. Ah, because I was on a roll there. All of them. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. It's fine. Damn. Oh no. I remember, thing on Okami wanted to say. I remember talking to Heather about it. And I was like, I know I heard Okami is a game that ends 5 times, but is it like the game has 5 endings endearing or 5 endings derogatory? Apparently it's derogatory. So I'm glad he does that. I'm really wondering how that goes. Because this game feels like it ends a couple of times. But it's like the best thing ever. So.
Impossible. Hey, how do you do that? I was just giving you a sporting chance, but no time.
Derogatory. See, like, one of the things I love about Okami games is like they're easily replayable. You can just boot them up and play. Okami does not seem to be like that.
It will be for the last time. So I hope that you are up to the occasion.
The story, okay, that's good. Like,
What are you after anyway, Borkin?
Oh, yes.
that is good to hear.
For reminding me. I wasn't finished with my story, was I? Well, if you can spare, say, 30 minutes, I'm sure I can fill in the gaps.
30 minutes? How about 30 hours? No days, no years.
Gotcha, okay.
Oopsie.
Because I did...
A shame, really. I was so looking forward
I
to
did
having
start Okami, but like playing the first 30 minutes doesn't really count for much. Yakuza 1 and 2. Okay, you may... I mean, I was already planning on playing Okami soon, but you may have just bumped it up a couple of spots. I really like Yakuza 1 and 2.
Oh, it is exquisite.
Yeah, there you go.
Not good, man.
I actually really want to replay Yakuza 1 next month, probably with the redub mod, because I have that hooked up on my PS2 and it just boots normally. Well, for one, I want to burn it to a disc because I thought that would be fun. I think the original dub's obviously funny for what it is, but like, I just, you know, I prefer the original dub. But also, like, I mean, I've gotten to the series last year, and I've kind of gone on a bit of a break since 6. Like, I started Judgment and I was liking it, but I was like, I played 7 Yakuza games in a year. I need a break. But I think playing through 1 and maybe 2 during December would be really cozy.
Allow me to recite from the tenets of Wonderful You. When 100 brave souls unite as one, bodies of steel exact justice undone.
I mean, I'm sure the games are a little bit faster when you know what you're doing with their long games, for sure. See, 5 kind of has this funny thing for me. So I've only played it once. But... So what I love about that game, among many things, is how each of the 5 parts, mainly 1 through 4, they're relatively compact and they work really well as like little mini Yakuza games. You know what I mean? Because like, I mean, with all their side content, you can easily spend upwards of like 10 hours, 12 hours in there, which is about the length of Yakuza 1 on like a casual playthrough. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, it's part of a larger whole, and you can't pick them disconnected from one another. But, and I'm really wondering how that game will feel on a replay, because I don't replay long games super often, just because it's like such a commitment, comparatively speaking. But I don't know. I'm really excited to eventually be kind of in the mood to replay all those games. But yeah, no, 1 and 2 is like cozy. Like, there's something about like somehow the grungiest games in the series, and also like just really comfy and cozy. But I will say, so I told myself I would, so when I was getting into the series, I was like, I'll get caught up, ideally fully, by the time like the next numbered entry comes out. But the recent announcements did kind of like knock the wind out of my sails for the series. Like, I am not the, I mean, I'm in so deep that it's not like I'm gonna, I mean, I could hate 7, I don't know, like, something could happen and it could just kill the series for me, but I think I'm in too deep to just stop at this point. But, like, I was not exactly sold on the Gaiden and 8 reveal. for very clear reasons, I'm sure, that I would rather... I mean, I'm sure the reasons are obvious, but, like, I don't know. Like, should I expect anything less from this series that already does not know how to let go? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure I'll play them, and I'm sure they'll be enjoyable to play, but just a little upset by those recent announcements for sure. See, I actually don't know everything about, like, how that story stuff goes down in 7, but it seems kind of interesting. But it may have been more tasteful if it were kind of like a one-off sort of thing, like actually kind of passing the torch. But now that it's like they're going for it, I'm a little like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm the weird one for liking 6, because 6 has problems, but the ending was something I really liked about that game. And the fact that it, like, is not exactly, Did I just relaunch him? If so, I didn't know you could relaunch in this game. But that definitely looked like a relaunch. But yeah. Well, also, like, yeah, the 7 announcement, but also the Gaiden announcement was, like, weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a grumpy old man who likes it the old way. But, like, it's not like I grew up with the series or anything. Like, I played it very recently. I don't know. I think they're leaning too hard into the lore of the series. Well, there's that element to it as well, but, like, it's kind of becoming... I mean, part of it is because, like, how much can you cram into one city, I guess, in terms of, like, crazy shit that happens to a small group of people. But it's kind of leaning into that, like, Star Wars thing where, like, everything ties back to, like, the same cast of people. Well, at least that's the vibe I get from 7 a little bit. Like, I mean, the new cast, I'm sure, is good. But, like, now that they're going back in to, like, add on and add in the new stuff into 8, I'm like, I don't know. And it's weird because it's not like the old characters got a great send-off in 6, because they didn't. Really? See that? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. I always appreciate when Yakuza is just throwing in new cities. But I always really like that. Like, Sotenbori in 2 was great, and then you lose it for a while, and it showing up in 0, definitely, I was really happy about that.
Oh, if it isn't my little big boy. Fancy finding you here.
Also,
I am not your little big boy.
I'm really excited to play the Samurai games as well. Probably not with that remake, though, if I'm being honest. I'm glad it's kind of in English, if nothing else. But I'm not sold on all of it. And, like, maybe it's a dumb complaint because it's already a dumb fan service Samurai game that doesn't matter. But, like, recast... Well, I know why they recast the old characters. But recasting some of the old Yakuza cast in favor of the new popular characters is like... not my favorite. And some get like the very clear like it's from these two games. 7's tone and cast. Yeah, I mean I can't speak too much on the characterization of the cast because I didn't play 7. But it seems like by that point in the series, it's like fully leaned in on like the goofy side of it. Like even in like the main stuff, potentially. Because like, I feel like in Yakuza, for the most part, for a lot of the series, there's a bit of like a divide between like, here's the really silly stuff and here's like the crazy crime drama stuff. But then eventually it did kind of start to creep in more and more, which isn't a bad thing, but these games are not like the older games, I suppose. I don't know. And it's not even just a case of like, oh, I like those PS2 games and nothing else, because like I like 5 the most. I don't know, I like the new games. 7 does both simultaneously. Okay.
It's time we had a little
Yeah, which is not inherently a bad thing, but it's different.
If you get in my way, I'll have to use force.
But like 0 was definitely like the turning point for the series. And 0's great, but like I can see why that's the one that popped off.
You're far too trusting. You'll never defeat Gethjerk like that. Or Prince Vorkin.
That's supposed to be advice?
Brutal honesty, Wonder Red? You're hopelessly overmatched.
What's it to you if I am? Are we after the same thing?
Ah, I left that part out. I'm Amorta, Galactic Federation Police, Special Weapons, Tactics, and Investigation Team, Sector S451219.
I like those little like bubble effects that are still going on in the background.
Galactic Federation Police?
Yes, we've been monitoring Vorkin. He travels from planet to planet recruiting the strongest warriors he finds into Gaizok. His space pirates are the most powerful 100-man team in the galaxy. And they're going to tear your little ragtag band to shreds.
Actually, my 100-man squad is pretty strong too.
One hope to defeat Vorkin. Figure it out soon, or your planet's going to be space dust. Peace out!
Blue! Red? I need your help, man. Why are you here?
I'm still on my mission. We just happen to cross paths.
Ha! Convenient.
Actually, I'm not gonna keep the UI off during these cutscenes. I mean, you can hear, but the art, which like, it's kind of weird how like simultaneously like boneheaded it is to like display lore covering 2/3 of the screen in some cases, even for encounters like this. It's still weird, but I kind of respect it a lot, regardless. Oh. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a pure platinum on the next boss. I should be able to, because it's not like, I'm gonna eat my words just saying this. It's not that hard. It's not.
Listen to me, Blue. We have to restore power to activate the floodgates. Come with me. Blue, I need to know, why did you leave the team?
To take down some aliens. That's what we're here for.
That's the second time you've put the team in danger. As your leader, I think I deserve the truth. Now, let's hear it.
Yeah, leader. You just keep calling yourself that. Maybe one day it'll be true.
I didn't ask to be responsible for the lives of the team, but I am. One way or the other, you're gonna tell me what I need to know.
What did you just say?
Ooh. I'm just trying to think. In my head, it's like... I would love to get, like, a Twitter clip combo of, like, Blue launching an enemy and then following them up in the sequence.
I guess we're doing this the other way. Bring it on!
Alright. Oh, with like the talking in the middle of the yeah, and like I would say the holding L to like or like left bumper relative to your controller. It's a nice detail that you can do that, but for one that's weird. But also like I don't know. I think in this level I actually don't mind it, but in Operation 6 that's the one I don't like. Also, yeah, we fine. Blue red. But, you know, I do agree.
That all you got? What happened to one way or the other?
No. Is that all you've got?
What?
You're gonna tell me what's going on, even if I die trying.
Dude, what the... Whatever, bro. My arms are killing me. Let's go already.
And for some reason, the tightest, or yeah, the most like strenuous mashing QT in the game. Well, it's not like that tight. It's just like weirdly, like harder to do than the rest of them, even if only by like a little bit. And you can just like destroy your arm doing it, but like maybe you don't always want to do that.
I was raised by my big brother.
Huh?
It's just been him and me.
Oh, holding L doesn't get rid of the art. Okay.
Not the easiest
All
life
right,
in the
I don't feel too bad holding it then.
Man, that guy's like a superhero to me. You know he was with the FBI, tracking down Geth Jerk after the last invasion.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I am glad it's like...
When I was younger, he got a lead on
At least in some of them you have like the mechanics, but they are like...
his partner were after alien intelligence. Some operatives holed up in a safe house.
Yeah, and like, it's weird because like...
They got a tip on the
I guess in the context of like the world of this game, you can see like
guns blazing.
them maybe talking to each other during like a fight like this, but at the same time it's like... This definitely is like the closest thing to like just overt like time wasting. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely weird.
It was a trap. Geth Jerk had a mole in the FBI. His team was wiped out, or worse, they got their hands on some files containing our defense secrets.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so that attack doesn't juggle. That's fine.
His partner was Vishon?
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like the one in Operation 6 goes on longer. Well, okay, the one in the epilogue goes on the longest. Think. Don't quote me on that. Or not the epilogue, Operation 9. 9... Yeah. Ah, that would be cool if you, like, could just juggle. No. Maybe this one does go on longer. There you go. Yeah, we're playing Liberal Rabble now.
This is it. This unit controls the backup power.
Kinda.
That's how it is, huh? Looks like it takes two to do this tango, Red. We gotta time this right. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever died in this section. There you go. Yeah, like the sprint being so fast is like a really good way of doing that.
Looks like the power's back on, dude.
Now let's just hope the rest of the team is okay.
Fast little guys.
Oh my, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Vishon!
Just the two of you? What happened to your little friends? You all seem to be having so much fun.
The team is fine. We'll regroup, and together we'll get rid of you and your kind.
Trying to play the hero, are you? Such a sight. It makes me beam like a ray of sunshine.
Yeah, I still gotta go back to the VOD or just any cutscene in this game. I know you're mentioning the Vishon tongue thing, and I didn't even catch what you were talking about at the time.
We're going to have a little heart-to-heart.
Or I don't know if you were just saying like the fact that her tongue was sticking out at all during that cutscene was the thing, which is still cool, but I'm kind of curious now. Oh, the snake. Yeah, the weird snake. Okay, okay, yeah. Because I do remember it looking funky. For like something you see maybe twice in the game. Yeah, like the shit that they made in this game that you'll see like you might miss. Like
Close, was it not? You two are almost more trouble than you are worth.
Ooh, big talk from someone we practically had to push into that jump.
I declare this task accomplished.
Ooh, we are not finished yet, Blanco.
Yes, I too was scared. Yellow is not fond of heights.
Everyone, you're safe.
We were about to go for a long swim when the power came on and the gates closed. It was quite close. Oh, business as usual for you two, no?
Watch it, cheese eater.
What? Well, not for your cheesiness, no one would have been put at
Cheesiness.
risk, you fool.
Blue, thank you. If it weren't for you, I never would have made it.
And if it weren't for you, my Valiantium blade would have carved her up, right?
Call it however you see it.
okay, I'm just now noticing this actually. So I know I mentioned the I'll even zoom in for this too. So I mentioned about the scarf thing on Wonder White earlier, but it's actually just whichever one your leader is. It doesn't matter who the leader is, as far as I can tell. Yeah, just specifically your leader has the red scarf thing. Red cape, I guess. And like only when they're the leader. Which I've obviously seen, like I notice it most clearly in like QuickTime events and whatnot when like you're zoomed in on the character, but I never like actively put that together that like that's very specifically the leader of the squad at the moment.
The super reactor's down here.
Yeah, like even in like cutscenes, like or whoever's like the leader of like a cutscene or gameplay. Like when you're falling with Blue, you have the cape, but then it like switches over. I'm assuming normally to red, and I'm wondering why that is. I don't know.
The perfect opportunity to release my pent-up frustration with Monsieur Bleu.
Zipiku style. Team, unite up.
Ooh, that was some funny slowdown. This fight was always so funny because of how you can just like attack from like rising stuff. Oh yeah, it's doing this camera thing. I never knew why this could happen. And I've actually had this happen on the PS4 version as well. I don't know if anyone else has seen that. Unless you remember when I uploaded it like a year ago. Shit. Oh, I could have done a hero counter to save myself there. What am I doing? But yeah, very occasionally in this fight in particular, that can happen. Just the camera will just like snap back, and that's not a mod thing. Like that can happen on console. I don't know why. Ah. I wonder if, like... I mean, I can do that, but it's probably not, like, gonna... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it happened again! What the hell? Again, literally no clue why that happens. I can't believe I was able to do that at the very end. Nope.
The way of the ninja is the way of achievement.
I would settle for the way to Luca.
Oh, I hope he is alright.
Let's move, team. My guess is Vijon is up ahead.
Nice to, yeah. I was like, man, I hope I don't get like smoked for this. Cool. All right, yep. So I'm gonna go smack up Vijon, and then that'll be where I call it. It's always so funny when like, oh, it's not happening, but like, the background wonderful ones that like aren't acting properly, to put it mildly. Just like gliding along the ground.
Roger.
Oh, I need to stretch. I mean, I should do that more anyway since I'm working retail right now, but God. I'm just glad I have a chair that does not destroy my back. That's... Yeah, this one's a different weapon too. I was about to say.
She's beautiful.
Indeed.
I prefer a woman with a little more meat on her bones.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Yeah, well, the trick is, well, okay, I'm not gonna act like $300 is cheap for a chair, but I got a Herman Miller Aeron on Facebook Marketplace for like $300 compared to the like over a grand that it normally or would like go for at retail. But like, I mean, this is definitely the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in, and I would definitely recommend it if you are in the market for a good chair. But even then, I'd say it's worth it to save up for one. Like if it's like tight, rather than like, yeah, no, like, well, so here's the thing, like that's not an uncommon deal either. Like maybe you're spending a little bit more than that on average, but the thing is, like, what happens is like offices, when they just like liquidate all their shit, it's like a big brand office chair. Like I think it's like the highest selling chair in the world or something. So companies just have a lot to get rid of. Like if you look on like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, you'll very frequently see like Herman Miller Aeron, and there's like multiple in the picture because it's just some people getting rid of them. So definitely like look into that. I'd say, I mean, my experience is only limited to the Aeron, and I like it a lot. If you want something with a headrest, I've heard a lot of good things about the steel case gesture, I want to say it is. I mean, these are not like underground, like secret chair knowledge like this. I mean, these are like the higher selling chairs that are out there. But definitely like look into that if you want something that's like a good chair. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. It even gave me the cue, too. Oh. Hey, Heather. What's up? I'm doing... Oh my god, I got scared. I was like, what is it doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. It's actually gonna be the last level I do. But thankfully the bosses take a while, so you'll at least have time to, like, chill a bit. I meant to say, I saw your video from earlier today. I didn't get the chance to read the written version when it came out, just because I was like, just passed me by. But like, at work, I was able to just like kind of listen to it. And I think John was talking about this, but the point about like the whole like double shift thing sort of thing, like I definitely like, I mean, me listening to that video in the middle of a retail job I hate that I go to and do the same shit every single day, like that kind of hit me a little bit. I'm like, God, what am I doing? Oh, that's okay. There's, yeah, like just that squid tentacle for the tail. That's what you were getting at earlier. Yeah, something I think I need to take some of my tinier things I've written and maybe like, or maybe not like convert all my like older stuff into videos, but just like be more open to the idea of just like taking a smaller written thing I've made and turning it into a video thing, just as like good practice for making videos. In between like other stuff that I try to work on when I can, which is infrequent. Like, I need to be playing Resident Evil 2 for something, and I don't always, like, I mean, I got home and I'm like, well, I'm gonna stream. And obviously, I don't know, I mean, it's this whole thing, but I don't know. Just making stuff, I guess, is something I wish I would do more of. All these little reinforcement helicopters that come in for these fights. I never realized you could kind of like aim to which one you wanted to shoot for. For some reason, I thought that wasn't gonna hit me. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, maybe hammer is for that section. I never thought about that. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do... Oh, yep. Oh. Switch to live chat instead of top. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, God. See, I set it to browser. Oh, now hold on. God, how much did I miss out on? Oh, Jesus. Probably a bunch. Just want to review video. Yeah, I need to just not give a fuck. Like, something... I mean, I recently wrote that, like written piece on the Wonderful 101 that ended up being about the length of a video, and I had people tell me I should have just made that into a video, which, like, I'm not opposed to that idea, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I plan to write more in the future anyway, so, like, I don't know. I also just did not have Wonderful 101 footage. Yeah, and, like, even though I have, it's funny, like, even though on one hand, I kind of had this feeling like, am I, like, overstating, you know, in this? When in, like, actuality, there was, like, I mean, for a game like this, like, there's stuff you want to talk about that you just, like, can't, because there's too much. So, like, I'm not opposed to the idea of just, like, talking about it, like, more than once, you know what I mean? You know, I'm just gonna do a quick scan to see, like, because at this point, this, like, little browser, yeah, like, that's probably not a bad way to look at it. Okay, so the good news is that I don't think, okay, so I don't think I missed anything on, or at least not too much on the main chat window, but I just did not have that planned out. Okay, yeah, I will have that fixed for the next stream, I swear. Just at this point, like, right at the end, I don't know how much point there necessarily is in fixing it. Can't believe I missed that, though. I remember specifically, like, fixing that before, the stream last week, and being like, alright, I'll make sure about that. And then I just forgot about it this time. I don't know. Oh, let me try hammer. That does work, okay. Of course it does. Like, I mean, it's this game. Like, as we all know, this is the gamer's game. In what other game can you use a hammer to deflect or to deflect, like a machine gun? I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple of backlog posts I have, like, I don't want to say almost done, but, like, I just gotta, like, sit down and finish. Like, I need to finish kind of my thoughts on Bayonetta 3. Though that's kind of a tricky one, because, like, ideally I wanted to, like, play the highest difficulty before I, like, really wrote about it, but from what I hear, that doesn't really change much. At least as far as I can tell, so, which is really disappointing. I mean, not that I expected it to be exemplary after Bayonetta 2, but I don't know. And then I also have a lot on my mind about Sonic Frontiers. I definitely, I'm a little baffled by that game. Like, it's not the worst thing that's come out of Sega in the past 20 years, but it's definitely, like, a kind of, like, a baffling course correction for that series. You know what I mean? And I know I can't say so. Whoops. I wish I was, like, on the kind of the hype train of that game, but it's just more like kind of everything that yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna do both. Like, I mean, I already started Bayonetta, like, kind of trying to piece something together, and then Frontiers, I gotta finish the damn game. But, like, that's just kind of all my mind has been, like, thinking about this past week. Because initially I planned on skipping it, at least, like, at the start. I'm like, whatever, I don't think this is going to be for me. And then my brother bought it on Steam, so I didn't really have an excuse not to play it, so I'm like, alright, whatever. But I just... if it's any consolation, I actually have more on my mind regarding the game than I expected to. Like, I mean, I think I'm used to Sonic games more frequently being nothing games more than anything, at least at this point. Like, it's usually a while between, like, the really, really bad Sonic games, I guess, that, like, elicit negativity out of you. Because, like, I think everyone can agree Forces wasn't great, but I think it's a very muffled response from everybody when the game is just basically, what if boost games weren't designed? You know what I mean? Oh, hey, Bob, what's going on? But yeah, like, the difference in, like, Forces getting nothing out of me and Frontiers making me upset is the thing that I'm, like, hung up on. Though, I mean, I will say this right now, Frontiers is better than Forces. But, I don't know. Food for thought, and I don't want to say too much, but I definitely want to kind of get my piece out on that game, because despite it being a Sonic game, there's definitely, like, mixed reactions from people, but I'm kind of shocked at the response it's kind of gotten, I guess. Also, I always forget that this track plays here first before the flashback in Operation 5. Or, Operation 6, not 5. Fake fan, fake fan.
Why you never send a boy to do a team's job? So long, little boy blue.
Wait! Blue, why would you do that? Because I do what I gotta do. I'll make her pay, even if the price is my life.
Luca, you have got some questions to answer for too, young man. Why did you run off like that? I do not know what you were thinking.
Yeah, a lot earlier in the stream in 4A, what happened? I basically, people know I like tall women. I'm like, the Vajon cutscene starts, I'm like, yeah, I love this cutscene a lot, and it's not even the one I'm thinking of. I almost lost my mind.
Returning to the bridge. Has there been anything on this mission that was not pressing?
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, you know, Look, okay, the drive to pick up a short girl is about as big of the drive to be picked up by a tall woman. Like, let me put it that way. But I'm not... I'm kind of on the shorter end, I suppose. It'd be easier to get picked up than to pick up, I suppose. Double-based.
Well done, team.
See, like I said, I'm not a coward. That's what's really important. See, I like how I said that this stream would probably be shorter, and then I forgot that this game gets longer as you go on, so it ended up being about as long as the last one, if not longer. Now I'm kind of curious, like... Even though... Yeah, no, it's ended up being longer, despite last time when I started, just talking about a bunch of, like, dumb shit that didn't matter. That's fine. That's fun, though. I mean, we're already, like, not quite halfway. Well, no, I mean, we're out of curiosity. Yeah, like about. See, yeah, so I'm gonna shoot for 5, 6, 7. If only because stopping anywhere between 8 and 9 for a stream, well, yeah, like, I don't want to do, like, 7 and 8, because 7's short. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot for 5, 6, 7 next time. Because 5's not very long, actually. Like, I mean, there's stuff that happens, because every level in this game is, like, it has the most stuff going on. But I feel like around midway through the game, you get a bunch of levels that feel like they have less interruptions, I suppose. Like, I think 5B in particular, like, I forget, I want to say that's maybe the section with the drill. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like, I mean, I might crack 3 hours, but it'd be nice if everything was, well, except for the last stream, because I know the last one's going to be on the longer side. But it'd be nice if next week I'll be able to just kind of chill with that. So, well, what I will say, I'm not going to be able to do it. I've done the past 2 on Saturday. I'm going to shoot for next Friday, because I'm going to be out of town on Saturday. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it'll probably be the same time. Yeah, nothing crazy there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting through like a big chunk towards the middle of the game, because like, I mean, that's a whole lot of game. Like 5 yeah, cover a lot of ground for sure. And then, I mean, 8 to the end, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it then. This is fun. It's always fun to stream this game, and like I said, just keep learning new little things every single time. So I'm wondering what like underground knowledge will kind of unearth like next week, because there's probably something I've missed. I don't know. But yeah, no. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for tagging along as usual. I'm gonna bounce. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Yeah, especially because on your end, I think it's like a lot later in the day than me. Like, it's only 7 for me, but I gotta get ready for bed soon. Yeah. Alright. Good night. Yeah, thanks for coming through, Heather.